Hi Capricorn, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your in-depth, free-flowing intuitive reading, my friends. So please take it as it resonates. Capricorn, there is a lot of earth energy here on this reading, and I really feel that you are. It's um changing direction, but keeping the focus point the same, but changing the direction to get there or have something more fulfilling. There is a change is absolutely imminent here in this reading. So I'm gonna start with that energy. So we got first card, we got King of Pentacles in reverse. This is your energy, Capricorn. King of Pentacles is ruled by Capricornic Saturnic energy. um but here what I feel like that you might have, the I think something failed through the fail something proved itself to you that is not going to work. And being a cardinal energy that you are not like Taurian energy, just okay, I'm just going to beat the head of dead horse until I really realize that it's dead. You are it's hard for you sometimes to move from one thing to another because you put so much of resources and energy into it. But you can leave. Capricorn, many Capricorn, I feel like they struggle with many times that leaving part, but they know, all Capricorn, I really feel deep down, that you have the ability to leave if it is necessary, because ultimately you are earth sign, but ultimately you are cardinal sign. You do things to make yourself safe. You do things to make yourself protected, make yourself, you take care of yourself. So whatever that takes, sometimes it takes a little bit more time to understand that okay, it's gone, and then move on to next, not next thing. Your focus doesn't change. That's the thing with Capricorn. I love that about Capricorn. I have no earth on my chart, but I do have Capricorn. It's very interesting. I have Capricorn in my 12th house, which is like a house of illusion. But you have no idea how much Capricorn being there helps me to do my things that I want to do. Like doing, like, I feel like I have been on this channel for last almost 2 years now. I never thought that I'm a person, I do things like, um, I never done. I don't want to label myself, but I've never done anything that takes like years and years, like continuation. Like sometimes I go off from this channel, but I do come back. Like this regular coming back and that have that focus to go through. Slowly but steadily going through. That is like something that is Capricornic energy, and that in and it's 12th house. Maybe that's why 12th house is all about this, spirituality, this and that, and I'm very Capricornic in that area. So I understand Capricorn energy, even though I don't have a lot of earth on my chart, no, on my chart. So anyway, forget about that astrology thing, because okay, so coming back to your message, your energy here, that you, something that you thought that gonna bring you to this King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is all about, like, here you're like, you focused on some kind of outcome. If not for outcome, some kind of goal. You are focused on something to get something done or get something in your life. And you are so relaxed about it. I mean, it's not that you did not work towards this, of course you did, but it's like you are like, you kind of knew in your like very confidently that this is something that's gonna that's going to work. This process or the technique maybe you are applying, or this way, that the way you went at it, you thought that this is the way it should be, and this is the way it's going to give me the result that I want because I'm working towards it, or something like that. But recently you got to, something showed it to you that you're being so confident in that technique or that way of being or that way of approaching is not going to actually help you. It's not going to actually help you. This is not the crashing of a plan. Something is showing you, like, let's say I don't know how to give example. I'm going to give you very generic example. So it just to, let's say you really want to, like, buy a house or something like that. and you are like, okay, if I can save like I don't know, $300, I'm just giving you random example, per month, I would be able to do that, like in, I don't know, few years or whatever. So you are very content with that. You're like, all I have to do is like save this kind of money each month, and something is telling, something came to your mind and is saying, no, this is not the way to go about it, because it's never gonna be fulfilling, it's never gonna be accomplished by the way you are doing it. You need to change the method. So it's not that you are changing the out, it's not that, oh, I'm not gonna buy that house. It's like the focus is the same, but something happened that is telling you to change the technique. I don't know how you can relate to it, like in a relationship or in a material other way, but this is what I'm getting, that you have to change the technique. Something came into your mind and you have to change the technique, and it kind of like shook a little bit of your contentment that you had. Like you were like, okay, I'm set with that, as long as I'm saving $300 every month, I will be okay. And so all of a sudden somebody, something tell, no, it's not going to be 300, you have to save, I don't know, more than that, or maybe you have to go completely different route. You are like little buzzed about that, little kind of shaken by that, but it's nothing bigger. So this is what I'm getting. And then we got, look at this, like earth, oh my god, then we got 10 of Pentacles with the Hierophant. That's what I'm saying. Like your goal is very much set. It's nothing has changed, nothing. You are not taken away from your focus. Your focus, if it is a focus about maintaining, not maintaining, maintaining is I don't like that word when it comes to relationship. It feels like a duty. I mean, yeah, maintaining, let's say if it is a marriage, or if it is a long-term connection, or if it is your career goal, your focus on your, that you want to build your own garden or whatever it is, your focus is so concrete, is so grounded, that it's still there. You still want that ultimate happiness, you still want this flourish, you still want the 10 of Pentacles, you want this, all people that you are around with, that you care for, you want them to be happy, you want to bring that, whatever you are doing, it has something to do with your family, it has an impact more than yourself. Like if it is a connection, it's not just you are thinking about yourself, okay, how I'm gonna go ahead in this connection and what I'm gonna get out of this connection. You have been thinking about you and the other person that involved in this situation, whether it's a family structure, whether it's a career, like where you are working with other people. So there is a collective union, kind of collective unity I'm getting, and you are feeling like, okay, I'm gonna bring this thing together, everything gonna be working out in like the way I have envisioned it. Your envision is very much intact with the Hierophant. You wanted to bring something in the place, and I feel like for some of you it could be quite big. Actually, it could be the scope. Maybe you wanted to bring, maybe you live in a certain area where there is no public school. You are like, you know what, I'm gonna bring this public school, I'm gonna bring education into my little area. Maybe you live in a area where there is no library. You wanted to make that education free for other people, something. It could be a very much social related cause as well. It could be the scope can be bigger for many people. I'm getting that vibe as well with the 10 of Pentacles. Like it's something that you wanted to do, but the way you wanted to do it, that it just, something just came to you right in the moment and telling you, okay, your method needs to be changed, not your focus, not your goal. This is the very specific distinction that this message is giving to me. So after that, we got this, the Fool. The Fool. So you are getting spiritual, but this is not the, like the Fool energy. It's not like you are being impulsive. This is a Aries energy. But you are, what you are getting here with the Fool energy, spiritually something you got. I think you got this notion that whatever you are doing, the way you are doing is not happening, is not really gonna take you where you really wanna go, and it came to you through a spiritual notion. I don't know how. It could come to you for repetitive dream. It could come to you through your spiritual practice if you do. It could come to you. It did come to you in a form of Neptunian energy, in a form of, it's not that you, that's what I'm saying, there is no failure. It's not that what your business all of a sudden bankrupt. It's not like that. There is no physical eruption. You got this notion from a very soft angle of spiritual understanding. So it came to you as almost like a subconscious, just like a hum to your ear, and kind of wake you up before it can be as disastrous. So it's like almost like a premonition of presence I'm getting here. And with the Fool, and you believed in it, you believed in it, you did not ask for, you did not, because it came to you however it came to you, it was very convincing, and it showed it truthfulness to you in whatever way. You are not there is no struggle here. There is no struggle of, oh, that's like whether I'm gonna believe in that or not, because if something just spoke to you, this, the way the message came in, the way you understood, you felt like, okay, I can trust on this message, I can trust on this message, and I can trust on this information, and I can really like submit to that and really understand that and take that message as a like a really positive thing, and try to implement how different way how to get to my goal. So that's the thing I'm getting with the Fool energy. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. With the Nine of Pentacles, you are you are very vivacious right now, Capricorn. Like usually Capricorn, like when something doesn't go according to their plan, Capricorn get agitated, anxious, like a little, it really does affect your psyche a lot, like when things doesn't go along the way you want to, the way you want it to, or the way you envision, because you just do not envision out of nothing, out of hot air. You envision because you kind of understand, like how you have a Capricorn is very spiritual sign, but your spirituality, it comes through material, like a physical, you can kind of sense the, like, okay, this is, it's something, because you study you understand how world works, like the material work, and the rules and regulation that we have implied in this material world in order to be in a certain way, in order to do something great or whatever. So you understand the societal nuance. So sometimes it comes to you before it actually happens, because you are so observant of the society. It's not even observant like a Virgo. It's you just understand how this game is structured in a certain way. If you are living in your like, let's say if you're living in a small town, you really understand like who holds the power, who is going to listen to whom. So that how to, like, let's say you want to do something, you are not going to go to someone who has no power, because not because you are power hungry, but because that how this system works. So you feel like, okay, I want to open a library, I'm not going to go to XYZ, because nobody will listen to that person, even though that person may be the super talented person. So I'm gonna take their help in a different way, but I'm gonna go to this another person who is maybe the mayor or something like that, or maybe not even mayor, maybe he or she or they are very close to somebody who holds the power. So you understand all this nitty-gritty of how social structure works and how to get ahead, like not get ahead in the form of, okay, I'm gonna, like that could be other thing, but whatever, it's like you just understand how like your structure around you works. You understand that game. So with the Nine of Pentacles, you are actually very liberated. You don't feel, oh my god, what I'm gonna do now, I have to change my techniques and this and that, but you feel like, okay, this is good that I got to know before it crashed on me. So I got to, there is a positivity, there is a optimism, there is a, you already kind of in your mind kind of have a like how to go about it. You already have an option B here. With the Nine of Pentacles, I'm feeling like you already have an option B, and you feel very, very optimistic that this option, like this way of doing it, is gonna actually take you where you want to go. So there is like that kind of confidence is coming up. It's not very anxiety, it's not anxious energy, it's kind of very, very confident. That's all I'm gonna say, very confident, kind of blissful within yourself. You just know that, okay, I know what I want to do. You are not going to person to person seeking for advising, or like visiting bunch of workshop, this and that. Oh my god, tell me what you do. Okay, how did you do that? Okay, how did you do it, Jenny? Okay, what happened to you? You're not talking to bunch of people trying to see, okay, what do you do when option A doesn't work? Oh my god, you are not freaking out. There is a certain sense of groundedness within you with the Nine of Pentacles, and you feel like, okay, I got it, I know how I'm gonna go about it, I know how I'm gonna go about it. Okay, so that's energy ends kind of here. And then there is like a other energy, because we are so multitudes of, we have multiple layers happening at the same time. So this is the another part of you, which is like a Queen of Cups in reverse and the Five of Cups. And I really feel like that a lot of you, many of you have also dealt with a separation, dealt with a heartbreak from a connection, or some kind of disappointment in relationship, some kind, and that relationship can be anything. It could be from your family, that family doesn't understand your dream, family doesn't understand your necessity to go out of the town and go somewhere and do something on your own. It could be any kind of misunderstanding, but whatever it is very emotionally grounded. And you felt like, what, it was very hard for you, just leave it up to the world, like the Queen of Cups in reverse, like, okay, I know how I feel, let them do whatever they do. It was very troublesome for you that this relationship, or this emotional engagement that you had with people, a bunch of people, group of people, it turmoiled you a lot. You felt very misunderstood. You felt very, like almost like and this emotion was so buried, that it kind of build up within you. It's really kind of built up within you. And now there is like a letting go is happening at the same time. There is a letting go happening at your emotional realm. Something like, maybe you are, what, family is family, I born into family, that doesn't mean that my everybody in my family will understand me the way I understand myself, or will see my vision the way I see it. Even though I love my family, they are so important to me. If they understand my vision, if they support me, that will be like amazing. I will feel more courage and more brave, and it will give me fuel to go on. But it's fine, people have their own idea of life. And even if we are family, that doesn't mean that all ideas gonna be synced up. And there is a certain sense of forgiveness coming in your life, in your mind, and you are like, okay, if it is a relationship, okay, it's it's not that it just Five of Cups is ultimate understanding that, okay, it was not supposed to be. It was not supposed to be at the whatever way it was. That's the way it's supposed to be. Maybe I over expect, or I over not over I let's say a relationship in a certain way, I label that relationship in a certain way. Maybe it was not supposed to be a partnership, maybe it's supposed to be a friendship, maybe it's not supposed to be a friendship, maybe it's supposed to be a partnership. Like those kind of things, like how we label our emotion. There is a lot of complexity within that. So with the Five of Cups, you are really like, okay, I don't know, like really like flushing those kind of knots. And it's not that you are doing it like very emotional, like absolutely you are emotional wreck. No, there is like a certain sense of stability even when you are doing this purging. So you are letting go of many, like it can happen like 10 years ago you felt disappointed in some kind of deeply bonded love relationship, and you are now maybe letting it go. So it can happen like this purging is happening from immediate past, or it can happen like long past. So there is like a letting go, because it is with the Queen of Cups. There was like you held on to it, you did not release that, even though maybe you did not feel that emotion for all these years, because you had other thing. Like with the King of Pentacles, you are focusing on something else. You are building your own something that is separated from this emotional connection. So but now it's like, okay, I held on to it for too long, let it go, it's time to let it go. So you are letting it go. Say somehow with this, maybe with this um with this solar eclipse that happened in Sagittarius energy, you really like, there is like a lot of like letting go is kind of being feeling easy right now for you. So you're doing that. And then we got Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse, you also know that, you know, you don't want to jump into something like no, you don't want to make any new wish. You know, like I think you, this group of people, if you're connecting with this message for 2022, you are not going to be the person who is going to set a new year resolution or whatever. It doesn't work for me at all. I don't know how people do anything like that. But if you're one of them, I don't think you're going to set up any kind of new project in your mind. You have nothing, there is no new project or new, you are not looking for a new relationship, you are not looking for a new project. You just want to flourish what you started with the King of Pentacles. And for that, you are letting go all this emotional knot that you had, that you did not address for so long. That's fine. You do you. And if it is a 10 years down the line, you feel like you are comfortable to doing that, that's it. You know, no comparison. Do not let anyone rush you until unless you feel that you need to do it. So you are doing that. You are focusing on how to bring this 10 of Pentacles with the Hierophant, how to, you know, you are very much into 9 of Pentacles energy, confident, I got it, I know what to do. And you are not looking for anything new. You are not looking for anything new. You are not wishing for some kind, you are not manifesting anything new. There is no newness here other than this changing of the technique. And so then we got these Two of Swords with the Wheel. So I really feel like there is some kind of something deep in your psyche, there is something that you still have to make a decision. You still feel like you are on the you are standing on a two boat, and as long as it's going on the same line with the same speed, you feel stable, but that doesn't not gonna be that's not sustainable. Two things cannot have the same energy, same speed at the same time. It will differ, and then if you have 2 feet on a two boat, you are gonna fall in the water. So right now there is something, and you're feeling like, oh, the world gonna solve it on its own, the Wheel of Fortune, it's gonna come to me when it's come to me. But I feel like it's not that easy though. It's not that easy. There is something that you are confused about. There is something that you cannot really put your fingers on. There is something that is still, you feel like, I don't know whether which way, I don't know whether it's a spiritual, ideological that stand that you want to take. There is some kind of confusion in your mind. Okay, and it's not gonna be given to you at this moment by the universe. I feel like you need to work towards this clarity. Even though you are praying and hoping that, okay, it's gonna come to me one day, I'm gonna be all clear head and I'm gonna get the clarity which one I want, and I'm gonna follow that. But I don't think it's gonna come to you like that. Like you know, that's the one you got, like with the full energy, like came to you like that. Just all of a sudden came to you and told you, okay, this path not gonna it's not gonna take you where you want to go. If you want to go where you want to go, change the path. You know, this is the full energy that came to you almost like a subconscious, very spiritual, almost like a dreamy, like Neptunian way. And you are feeling like, okay, you know, that clarity that I'm seeking for, I'm kind of dabbling between these two things, and I don't know which one really syncing with my psyche, my identity, my image, my whatever. You know, you feel like the world gonna just show it to you, but it's gonna show it to you, but it's not gonna show it to you now. You have to put effort. If there is some kind of work that you need to do if you really wanna break this duality here. Okay, let's get another card on this Two of Swords to see what more we can get here. Oh, we got Judgment in reverse. Yeah, something that is very innate. Something maybe you are struggling. It's not an emotional thing. You are struggling with your own. There is a spiritual dilemma here, and I feel like it's okay. It's okay. You really need to flourish this. You cannot have an immediate answer to which one you want. Judgment in reverse, I feel like wants and needs, and how to bring this thing together, or how to separate this thing together, or how to combine this thing together. It's like inner duality here, and you feel like it's gonna just go away, or something gonna happen and it's gonna miraculously come to you. It's actually asking you to not seek for a solution right now, but stay in this duality. Because when you gonna stay in this duality and not rush into this, okay, I need to pick one, maybe you don't have to pick one right now. Maybe you need to dwell with this duality, whatever happening within you. And this is not a duality something, okay, which career I'm gonna choose, which person I want to be with. It's not that something that is external, outside of you. This is something internal. I don't know what kind of duality, it can be very metaphysical and spiritual, like how, what is success to me, what is my relationship to money, what is my relationship to safety, what is my relationship to domesticity, what is my relationship to marriage, what is my relationship to having children or parenthood. Like those kind of very value based questions. And you are little you are having, you don't have a concrete answer to that. And you may thinking like, okay, I need that answer. Maybe there is a little bit of desperation to have a, okay, just stamp yourself, okay, this is me, and brand yourself. Maybe you don't have to brand yourself. Maybe something, you need to dwell with this duality. That's what I'm getting. I know, maybe, I don't know how you take it. It doesn't matter how you take it. This is what I'm getting. I really feel like you need to dwell with this duality for a while before something comes to you. And that is the side note, okay? All right, Capricorn, I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you next time, okay? Take care. Bye bye.